afternoon. So just a quick roundup of the allotment again now. I know it's been quite a while since I've been down, so I just thought I'd give you a little look at what's been going on and how much of a mess it's become. So these are the Stuttgart onions which are in the tray. All my sugar snap peas now have started filling out, so I've already harvested quite a lot of these and just ate them as regular peas. I already had my fair share of the mange tape beforehand, so there's only so many things you can do with flat peas. Here's some of the new ones, but even as I say, even they're starting to thin out and they're all starting to yellow up now. But round the other side of here we have the Hurst green shaft, which I've also harvested quite a few of these. If you look there, I'll try if I can open this one up for you on the camera. Might not be able to one-handed, but I have been harvesting these quite a lot. So let's see if I can open them up. There you go. Sorry about the shaky camera. That one needed a little bit longer, but pods are full of peas, so I'm quite happy with those. That was a Hurst green shaft. I did Calverdon ones last year, but they never turned out quite as good as these. And I'm finding more now. I have picked these this morning, but I'm already finding more that I can pick. So those are coming back with me. I have already harvested, so this is just my roundup quickly before I go home. Yeah, they're the Hurst green shaft. Bring you around here. These are the White Lady runner beans. Not White Lady, sorry. Lady Di. These are my seeds I saved from last year. So as you can tell, they've customised themselves to the soil, so they seem to be doing quite well. They have got the odd attack of black fly, but that usually doesn't really phase broad beans generally. Around here we have the French beans with the nice pinky purple flowers on. Only about halfway out the poles, but they are getting along slowly but surely. If you can see it amongst all the weeds, these are Stuttgart onions again. They're not too bad. That's my second ones that I put in. These are some of my spare Kelsey onions, and they're pretty decent size, to be honest. Might take some of these out very soon. I heard they're just as tasty as standards onions. Those are my rocket potatoes, which I've already took half of those out, which I will try and put a picture on the video in a minute when I edit this. And these are my Desiree, my main crop. Bring you over here, the sweet corn, which are doing really well, as I probably say many times, but if you can see, they've got the cobs on them starting now, and they've already started to shed their pollen. So I'm quite happy with these. They did better than they did last year, so quite happy with those. Definitely going to stick with the bottles around the base idea, because that's worked out really well. Here, these are the onions which I started quite early in the spring, so probably ready for pulling very soon. As they are starting to yellow, they're probably about the size of just, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 inches standard store onions at the moment. I won't harvest them until the leaves pretty much die back, so I've already been harvesting quite a few onions. The broad beans are becoming absolutely terrible. Black fly have really overrun these. As you can see, there's hardly any bean pod production. There is the odd few, but as soon as they come out, they're pretty much eaten by black fly. I think that is the best pod on the whole plant, and I've literally just touched the back out of my finger. And there is thousands. Let's turn it over. It's horrible, loads of black fly. Really bad on this allotment for black fly. Quite a common occurrence. Bring you over here. These are the 2 strawberry beds which were planted last year. I've harvested tons and tons of strawberries off these already. It's quite hard to believe, but I will show you my harvest in a minute, what I've just took. The shallot bed is just overgrown with weeds now. I've already took all my shallots up about a week or 2 ago, and that's the amount of weeds that you get in a week. Absolutely terrible. No matter how much you try and get in touch with the weeds there, it doesn't happen. I mean, I don't come down as often as I used to last year, but still. Here we have the carrots, if you can make those out, and the parsnips next to it. They're the ones that I've tubed out in the ground, if you can see there. And they've got about 2 foot worth of compost underneath. All my broccoli have gone to a seed flower. So pretty disappointed in those. I did get a few harvests, but they come to flower much quicker than I could even harvest them, so kind of disappointed at the same time. See if I can show you the kohlrabi. It's a bit dark, but as you can see down there, they have started bulbing up at the bottom now, so I'll take us some of them shortly. This is my second bed of sweet corn with a few leeks at the front there. Also doing pretty good, considering these are put in a bit later. They're probably about maybe 1.5 foot, probably more about a foot. Yeah, 1.5 foot off the ground. They're doing quite well. These are the strawberries that I put in this year as well. But they're full to the top with this sticky weed, which I keep pulling out its back and pulling out its back, and it's winning the battle against it, put it that way. Considering these are first year, they have actually harvested quite a few strawberries, so a lot better than I actually expected, to be honest. This was a strawberry bed. Pretty hard to tell, isn't it? The amount of potatoes that have grown in this bed absolutely shocks me, because when I put this bed in, which if you look on my last videos, the building the Kia raised bed, there was nothing, there was weeds, I understand that, but there's so many potatoes that have come through, and I've literally never planted potatoes in this bed or the soil underneath, so how this many potatoes are coming and overtaking the strawberry plants, I do not know. This is a week's worth of growth with the potatoes. I literally can't keep on top of it. Over there is the rhubarb, pretty much not doing nothing this time yet, well past its time. These are the white lady beans, and I've just noticed over here my raspberries actually decided to, although there's some horrible bug on it, but yeah, that's quite good. This was some Pound World last year, so it shows you that considering they're coming like just a little stick, it's actually done pretty good. Yeah, so right, I'll just take you up to the top now, and I'll show you what I've harvested today. Pretty much all I come down for in the summer is just I come to harvest. I don't really like doing the weeding, but no one does. So first of all, put those in. Those are the Hearst green shaft peas. That's one of the full size pods there. One's fell out, so there's quite a few in there. There's like 11 peas in a pod, which is pretty good. These are more the smaller strawberries. I've harvested most of the big ones other than that one. That is a pretty juicy size one. I think I'll be enjoying that one. I think I'm going to make some jam out of these, because there's just way too many to eat. Even the kids have got bored of them, and the kids love strawberries. So this is one of the calciums I took out. It started moving up a bit, so I just took that one out. There's plenty about, like. And then a bunch of spring onions there, which are white Lisbon, I think, spring onions, which are planted by the size of the beans. So that's harvest for today. Sorry about the lack of videos. I mean, I will make some more videos soon. Maybe when I lift up my spuds and start harvesting my beans and my corn. Just basically showing you the progress as I usually do. But thanks for watching, take care, see you in the next video. So just in the garden now, I'm going to give you a quick look at stuff in the greenhouse. The strawberries, which are the B&Q ones that are pretty much dying, have come back now. Same as the ones on the wall here. Okay, that was not doing so well, but the rest of them are. So starting down here with the tumbling toms. These are the Joe's longs, if you can just about see them. That one's actually started to grow a chili on now, so I'm quite happy with that. More tumbling toms there. These are the hot mix, the little prairie fire kind of peppers and chilies. The cucumbers now have finally decided to get climbing, so I'm quite happy with those. If you look, there's tiny little cucumber flowers coming now, so hopefully that'll be quite nice since I've never tried them before. These are the Spectrum, the sweet colour Spectrum mix ones, and they're looking really healthy, pretty big leaves. That's those 4, and then we have the 2 little fingy ones again here, which have got loads of flowers on. These are the chilies. So if I take you around here, this is a boxcar lily, which is hard to see because obviously they're all pretty much look the same at this point. With the back there, more sweet peppers, doing pretty well. Down here, that's a gardener's delight, the money maker tomato there, followed by another boxcar lily. This one's Rutgers, if you can see there, just starting to get there, which is basically a beef steak one. And more down there, which is another Rutgers. And then another gardener's delight with the classic cherry tomato vines. So that's all in the greenhouse. The rest of the stuff outside I'm not really going to show because it's raining at the moment, so I'll add that on to the next video. So thanks for watching, take care.